What up, Andy? Hello, Muffin. Yeah, buddy. Next one's for me, buddy. Oh, the mayor's gonna get it. Oh. Sounds good, bro. Don't forget cap on the ground.
Aha! Showtime!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, degenerates of all ages. Here we are again, Thursday evening, a chilly, not chilly yet, but almost chilly Thursday evening. Here, let me get the cam on here. So we're expecting snow. So make sure you guys have your cuddle buddy on standby waiting. I don't want you guys to be alone in that whole thing, you know. So all right. So first of all, let me get to some stuff, and then I'm going to get to you because you and I, sir, have a bone to pick right now. So first of all, I'm going to say tonight we were supposed to have Murderers Row on the show. They were going to talk about some upcoming gigs they had, but their drummer, a lovely gent by the name of Chris Lynch, had a little incident, and thankfully he's okay and everything's straightened out. But you know, we wish a speedy recovery to you, Lynch. And I just spoke with him. He's doing better. Needs his rest and stuff like that. But he said that, and you know what? I'm going to even quote him. Let me see if I can pull this message up. Where are you? He said, and I quote, "I just need to rest for a bit. Meds are working again, then it's back to world domination." So, I mean, Lynch is right on. He's right on point with shit now. We are being joined this evening by, of course, my ex good friend, Mr.
Ex good friend. What did I do now?
And the reason I say my ex best friend is because you 15 minutes ago posted a picture.
Oh,
No, don't. Oh, me. You don't do that. You don't do that to fat guys, bro. What is wrong with you?
so not only what I didn't post was the final result, because along with what I posted, what was a picture of fresh baked peanut butter brownies, we served it with peanut butter ice cream, vanilla with peanut butter swirled ice cream. So it was the brownie and the ice cream, and it both had peanut butter swirls.
So in other words, what he's saying is, oh, here, fat ass, here's another nail in your coffin. Here we go.
What I was saying, Fuzz, is you got to come on over and have some brownies and ice cream.
Yeah, and that good way to save. Good save, my friend. Good save. Yeah, I'm scrolling. I'm looking for something. I was looking for that fundraiser. We'll talk about this fundraiser in a second.
I have to move my camera. I don't have enough nippers in the background.
No, you do. Even if you showed the rest of the collection of nippers, you wouldn't have enough nippers in the background. So I looked through it. It's this picture of this pan of peanut butter brownies in a brand new oven, mind you. So the whole background is just beautiful. It's this nice silvery background with a pan of just these shiny, like, come eat me brownies. And here I am sitting here with Tracy said, go outside, you'll get some nippers. You seen that too, right? Claude says, show me your Claude, all you got to do, brother, is just ask. That's all you got to do.
Right, man. Chuck, right? Peanut butter brownies. So Laura's making the brownies and she goes, do you want peanut butter in them? I'm like, yeah. And so I don't bake. Do you know what the peanut butter is? It's real peanut butter, right? And then she puts the confectionery sugar in the peanut butter, microwaves the peanut butter, puts confectionery sugar, and then so it's not even just peanut butter; it's peanut butter and sugar that gets swirled in. I'm like, oh,
even my diabetes doesn't like it right now, bro.
Man. Never gonna get thin.
My diabetes is even sad now.
I know.
My Wilford Brimley side's crying, brother. Believe me. So, dude, Valentine's Day is coming up, man. It's I actually put a post on Facebook yesterday about. I said before I go to these dating sites, does anybody want to volunteer to be my Valentine this year? And it was meant as a joke, but I literally had volunteers, and I was like, whoa.
There you go.
Nice, But I was, you know me.
Yeah.
I want the Valentine, then I don't want it, then I want it. And then, of course, I have a pair of stripper thongs hanging off my microphone right now with some cash in it. So
yeah, nice.
I don't think a Valentine would appreciate that so much, unless, of course, they were hers. And then
Laura asked me tonight what I wanted for Valentine's Day. And like true big guy fashion, I was like, she makes these tarts with like a jam or whatever, something inside, like a fruit preserve inside. Yep. And they're like handmade tarts, and she bakes them. And I was like, that's what I want for Valentine's Day. And because she makes the tarts in the shape of a heart. And so to me, I think of them as Valentine's Day, and they're like strawberry inside, so they're red. And she's like, you want food for Valentine's Day? It's like, I want food all the time.
I know, right? So let's say hi to everybody. Andy's here. Jess, of course. Tracy, of course. Marty. Hi, Marty. Nice to see you. Claude. Of course, Claude is I just saw Claude last night, didn't I?
You did see Claude last night
Chuck,
on the crew.
Rose. I mean, everybody's hanging out tonight. Good. I'm glad you guys. Yeah, don't drive. It's bad to drive tonight. It's going to be very
we're all getting ready for the storm, right? Oliver's here.
No, that's Veter. He doesn't matter. We ignore him. I love you, Veter. You know that, brother. I got to pick on your ass, though. So, okay. So Valentine, I'm a firm believer in that Valentine's Day should be every day. If you're into a chick, it should be Valentine's Day every day.
Well, if you're into anyone, if you're into a dude,
you're right. Okay. You're right. I should include everybody. I shouldn't just go with my hetero side, but yeah, I mean, if you're into that person, I think every day should be Valentine's Day. And Wertman's, not Jim and Star, of course, but Wertman's, the chocolate folks would love you for that. Of course, they would sell a lot more chocolate and everything. But yeah, I don't know. I think Valentine's Day is overrated, but I don't know. This year, I'm kind of into it. I don't know why. I shouldn't.
You gonna change the green out for all red or pink? You got a little pink going on with the green in the back with the guitars.
Sure.
Yeah, there we go. Look, it's the Valentine. It is February.
Sure. I can do that for you. Absolutely.
Ice cream and Irish cream with a wood stove. Oh,
Oh, see, now
that's
you're
good.
talking.
That's
Now
good.
you're talking, brother.
Oh,
Valentine's the parents. It's who you love. Well, dude, I love everybody though. I don't hate nobody. I love everybody. So that's a lot of Valentines though. You know what I mean? Like, if I had to give a Valentine to everybody, holy Jesus, I better go buy some more boxes of Snoopy Valentines, huh?
why Snoopy? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Why
Snoopy,
not?
Nipper Valentines.
Yeah, why would you post a thing of brownies when you know I'm hungry? Payback, see? Fell right into my trap, mister. Yes, you did. So the social medias are as follows, folks. YouTube.com/thatfuzzing518 show. I can't change it to rock yet. I'm still trying to work on that. So Facebook.com, that fuzzing rock show. Instant TikTok is at that fuzzing rock show. You got nippertown.com, nippertown518 on Facebook.
Everything else, it's Nippertown.
Everything else is Nippertown. So at Nippertown.
So I have Nippertown on Facebook as one of my user accounts, the one I got from Greg,
right.
But I can't change it over to the page to be just Nippertown because you can't talk to a real person on Facebook. And we have so many freaking haters that I'm afraid to let it go and then like redo it on the page because I'm afraid somebody's going to snag it because there's people like that out there.
Right. That 3 seconds that you try to switch over, somebody's going to grab it.
You know, there's people like just.
Of course. So so Tracy, we're going to steal this. You know that, right? This is what we need to work on for next year.
Nippertines,
dude.
Now, when I saw that though, what I want to do is I want to do a challenge. I want somebody to come up with the recipe for a Nippertini.
Oh.
A Nippertini.
I mean, which way do you want me to go with this? Do you want me to go tame or do you want me to go savage?
Well, this is the Fuzz and Rock show. You're savage.
Okay, so vodka and Rohypnol. that's roofies, guys, for anybody that knows. And no, don't do that. That's not cool. All right.
Tame is Tuesday nights. That's my show.
That's right.
That's Thursday night. This is savage.
That's like a slow gin fizz or something, right?
Yeah, just sipping some whiskey.
I like your dude. I'm telling you, I like your Tuesday night shows. I'm digging this this behind the lens thing you got going on.
Yeah, me too. I love photographers, so it was fun.
It's and you get to see stuff that nobody's ever seen.
You're still amazed at that photo of Henry Rollins.
He said he wanted $8,500 for it. I was almost ready to go to the bank. Seriously, that's a killer photo.
I think if you walk through town with that G-string right there on, you'll probably get $8,500 if you say, give me $100 and I'll put on more clothes.
It's only $83.98 because there's a $100 bill on there and then there's two $1 bills on there. So yeah, Morning Coffee is another great show. I mean,
yeah,
we got it all here at Nippertown.
We have fun.
We have Capital Underground in Nippertown.
Yeah. I was talking to Ralph today. His voice sounds a little better, so he's going to try to get a show out for Monday. So that's exciting.
Outstanding. Yeah. See, and Nipperfest 2022 is approaching us. Every day is one day closer to us.
And March Madness is announced, and we're taking nominations.
That's right. Nippertown.com. Go over there and put your nomination in for the band.
My mailbox the last week
blowing up
is for March Madness nominations.
Blowing up.
I love it. Blowing up. Love it.
Now, so your email is jim@nippertown.com.
Yes.
Our advertising person, our account manager, that's Amy@nippertown.com. There's Ralph@nippertown.com. Does Nipper get mail there? Is it nipper@nipper.com or at nipper@nippertown.com?
Yeah, I think the email is just nips.
Nips. Oh yeah, Thursday night show. I forgot.
Wait until you see the photos I get on that one.
Nips@nippertown.com. Hey, You know what? That could be my email. That'd be sweet.
You're no longer named Fuzz. You're for now
That's
now
right.
known as
Nips
Nip.
at Nipperfest or Nipper.com. Nipperfest 2022, guys. July 23rd, Music Haven, Center Park in Schenectady. Oh my God.
Jessica, that sounds really good. I like Applejack though. That and then a little fresh rosemary. I like it.
That is see, look at Veter says vote to Varia.
Yeah, because look, I'll tell you, I just got an email. Somebody nominated Nicopotamus, like just now. Like 3 minutes ago, somebody nominated Crosby Gibson. Like a few minutes before that, Son of a Gun. But that's just all within the last 15 minutes. 3.
Wow.
It's just been constant. I love it.
Oh, look, rosemary comes in just when they said fresh rosemary. There's rosemary jumping in right there.
When I saw that ingredient of fresh rosemary, I thought of rosemary.
I thought of tiaras because rosemary loves tiaras. So that's what I thought of.
You know, honestly, because it was Nipper, I was thinking of a Mad Dog teeny. So Mad Dog 2020.
Oh, that's harsh. That stuff is brutal.
Does anybody here remember Mad Dog 2020?
Oh, I do.
MD
I've had some bad nights with that. I've had some good nights with it too, though. So
we used to call it ectoplasma, that green, right? And when we pre-gamed in college, I could do one of those. I could down one of those bottles, just down it, the whole thing, and then that was my pre-game. I can't believe I'm still alive. I think there was one like this color blue too, but we used to have the the green one.
The green one, yeah.
And we'd get them. We'd buy them by the case. We'd go to the place and get a case because they were so. Yeah. MD.
I wish I could remember the name of it. There was a place down in Albany that we used to go, and if you could see over the counter, the dude would sell you beer. It was that bad, right? So,
oh, Karen, I don't think it was anyone's number one choice.
No. So we used to get
desperate.
Mickey's Big Mouths. You remember those? The grenades, them little with the wide top on them. You could pound them things like crazy.
Yeah, the ponies.
Yep.
Like
Mickey's
they were like pony.
They were amazing.
Yeah, the pony beers. The 7 ounce, and they're they were good. I don't know if they were good. They were fun.
They were drinkable. You got drunk on them, you know.
The other thing, I don't know why, growing up, I remember peppermint schnapps were big. Dr. McGillicuddy's. And maybe that was just because I was tending bar and they used to always bring in merch. And then they had like that's back when I was tending bar. Everybody wanted shots of Dr. McGillicuddy.
Dude, I can remember I was bouncing at the Scoreboard in Albany. It was in the OTB Teletheater where ShopRite is now, but they came in one night with this, they always do those promos, and the distributors come in with, vast amounts of liquor. They did these things. They were in little test tube shooters, and they had the scantily clad girls with these racks of test tubes walking around. Nobody wanted them. Like, it was just a dead, nobody wanted them. So at the end of the night, there was like 6 or 7 racks of these test tubes. And the guy goes, well, you guys can either dump them or have them, it's up to you. So we all sat around and just wrecked these racks. I mean, we just kept downing these things. I have no idea how I made it home. No idea.
Yeah, so we used to call those tutor, like instead of shooters, they were tutors.
Right.
And Tracy asked if we remembered Goldschlager. And I used to pride myself, like when I'd go to that morning after bathroom, I'd always want to look and see if I had gold leaf, because I don't know why. But yeah, gold leaf. A little bit of gold.
Interesting story about that. Now, Goldschlager, before Goldschlager was Goldschlager, there was a brand of it out. The first brand of it out was called Gold Rush. It was in a square bottle, and it was long and tall. and it had the gold flakes in it too. And that's
It had a
it had the 2 cross shovels on the front, and fuzzy dog. I like it. Nice. Yeah, and that I never even got to Goldschlager because I smelled Goldschlager. I'm like, nope. Mm-mm.
Okay, so if you had, I think it was like the queen came in and was looking at. See, she would like this drink. Listen to this: 1 shot of peach schnapps, 1 shot of amaretto almond liqueur, 1 shot of coconut rum, what you like, orange juice, and pour each shot over ice and fill the glass with the orange juice. That's called a fuzzy dog.
Oh, I like the name.
Yeah,
me too.
The name first.
That's the fuzzy dog. Yeah.
God
Hi,
save the queen.
Are you guys on live right now?
Yes,
We
we
are.
are.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You're welcome on my show anytime. You're the queen, for God's sakes.
Yeah. So
Did
that's
you tell him what happened
no.
after you had mead?
Oh, he was there. He brought me home.
No, but he don't know what happened after you got left home with me.
Oh, Fuzz, I think she's telling stories.
He might have thrown up, Fuzz.
I know what happened. I heard. You look at now, Laura. Rosemary says hi, Laura, and then she says Her Majesty.
Oh
See,
gosh,
so
no.
they all know who the queen is. See,
And nobody ever sees us in the same office.
No, we actually exist together in the same space.
Yeah.
Hi, friends. Sorry to interrupt your show.
it's like universes are crashing together. You are never interrupting, man.
It's like it's
You
the
never-
Marvel universe.
That's right. Marvel and
it's the
what's the
Dipper
other one?
universe.
Marvel and what's the other one?
DC.
Marvel and DC are crashing together right now.
It's the DC. It's the this is like the Avengers movie. So I hate to switch subjects again, but with the new Spider-Man out, I haven't seen the new Spider-Man, and I want to, but I haven't gotten to the theater yet. There's other things going on. So what I did is I get Disney Plus as one of my subscriptions.
Mm-hmm.
So I started watching timeline order from like Captain America, Captain Marvel, but in timeline order, not when it was made. And now I'm up to Ant and the Wasp. So I'm watching them all, including the shows, what I've already seen them all, but so I'm just going through the shows. And then when I get to the end, I'm going to go watch Spider-Man.
Yeah, because they all come into play.
They all like, and the thing is, I'm catching things in the old ones. There was so much foreshadowing. Like they were brilliantly, I don't know if I should say brilliantly written. They were entertainingly written. You have to suffer through the Pam and Tommy. You're on mute, man.
I don't know if I'm going to watch it. It's not getting good reviews.
The Pam and Tommy movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, not
on Hulu.
not the original one. Not the original one.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, didn't we all see that like 15 years ago?
That's right. See, now Charity said she's on Endgame now. So she's doing the same thing.
All
Very
right.
cool.
See, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Thank you, Charity, for indulging that I'm not like the only crazy one. So I'm on Ant and Wasp right now.
All right. So I gotta go all serious for a minute, guys. And this is important to me. So what I'm going to talk about now is I'm going to talk about a very special young lady. Her name is Skylar. Now, Skylar was diagnosed with a 1 in a million rare tumor. And it's rare for people in general. It's even rarer because she's a child. It's even more rare because she has the rarest version of this tumor. So it's like super, super aggressive. She has one at the base of her skull and one in her lumbar spine, I believe, if I'm reading it correctly. So where is it? There we go. This is a GoFundMe that was started a little while back. The goal was 30,000. They've raised over. It's at 51 something now. The thing is, they have to go to Boston for all the treatments, and not only is that expensive to travel, but her mom is an
there.
yeah, they have to stay, and her mom is an equestrian trainer. So not only does she, if she doesn't train horses, she doesn't get paid, but she also has to pay somebody to take care of the horses while she's in Boston. It's a massive expense. So this was started a little while back. I don't see a date on it, but it was started a little while back, and they've been kicking ass on it. But they still need a lot of help. So it's the SOS Save Our Skylar, Help Her Be Cancer Fund. The link to it is on the That Fuzzing Rock Show page. If you guys, anything you can do, $1, $1 million, either whatever you can do, definitely helps. She's an amazing little girl, and I'm gonna throw some money at it tonight when I get off the air. So I encourage everybody to do so. If you can't give money, share would definitely help.
And you're gonna share the link right in the chat.
I can't. You know what? I have it pulled up here too. So let me do that right now. Let me get rid of this first. There we go. And copy that and chat now. Oh my goodness. It's Joea. Good to see you. All the way from Cali. What's going on? That's Karen. It's my homie right there.
Cali.
It's a big link, guys. So bear with me here. I think it's going to be all for it too.
There you go.
Okay, so guys, everybody that's on YouTube, it's missing some on the end because I think they limit you to X amount of characters on YouTube. So
copy and paste or go to the Facebook and click it.
The second post there is the rest of it, just so you guys know. Or you can go to That Fuzzing Rock Show link or page on Facebook. The link's on there. And don't forget to hit that follow button while you're there. I mean, you're right there, literally.
So in the future, Fuzz, if all you did was copy from the H to the cancer without the question mark after it,
yeah,
it would get everybody there.
Oh, that
question mark and on is just variables that says where it came from for tracking purposes for our Facebook.
Dude, I'm totally, me.
I'm a geek. What can I say?
Computer issues, I call you. Mike, Jim, help, bro. So yeah, if anything you guys can do to help, it would definitely be appreciated. And special thank you to Jeff Cross for bringing this to my attention. Homie, I got you. And we'll send that out, see what happens. Hopefully we can help, and we'll do what we can. So hang in there, Skylar. We're all pulling for you, girl.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. You were talking about your Disney Plus and watching stuff. So are you a YouTube guy? Do you bounce around on YouTube a lot? And I'm not talking about for music, for other things other than music videos. I know everybody watches it for music, but
not a whole lot. I am a serial subscriber. I subscribe to a lot of different services, right? So I think I have the paid YouTube subscription, but I don't like go down the rabbit hole too much with YouTube. So I don't know like any of the fancy YouTubers, like the popular YouTubers.
No.
I don't know any of them. I know there's one called Cutie Pie or PewDiePie or PewDiePie, whatever. Because I have kids, so they know that one.
Yep, me too.
I know there's one out there, a family that they sing in their living room and stuff, and they're fun. And then there's this couple, and he does like the ADHD song, the whole Olenberg, I don't know, something. So I know a few, but no.
I mean, you know me, I don't sleep a lot. So you're talking 3 or 4 in the morning. I'm not watching infomercials. I'm watching YouTube, right? And when it's not music, when I'm not doing my nipper time work in the middle of the night, I watch YouTube videos. The latest thing I've been hooked on is melting metal. I don't know what it is, dude. This guy's got like these forges, and he melts like he'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna disassemble this and do copper today," but he doesn't talk. It's like ASMR with the melting of the metal. He doesn't talk ever. There's no talking in it. He's got these two dogs that he like gives treats to halfway through. But dude, he
I would
disassembles stuff.
totally watch that.
Oh
Like
my
I would
god, dude.
so
It
so
I couldn't stop watching it. Like
so
literally, I've been like 3 or 4 days now. That's all I've watched on YouTube is just melting metal. Same
so
guy.
like the Facebook stories or the Instagram stories, the reels or whatever, and
Real.
you
Yep.
kind of mine are all like a lot of woodworking stuff, a lot of hands-on stuff, a lot of that type of stuff. And by the
Yep.
way, ADD is awesome, is a great song because as somebody who's got really bad ADHD, that the whole Holderness family, that was great. But like the glass blowing, that type of stuff, I like those shows. So when I watch the reels, I get a lot of those exposure, like they have like the like little exposure song, exposure doesn't pay the bills, like that, and then they show people working or they do art. And
Yep.
it's funny because Laura will be like, how do you get those? And then I look at her reel and it's dog after dog after dog after dog after dog. And they're almost all golden retriever, golden retriever, gold. So we definitely they have us figured out. I like the hands-on like those. So that melting metal. I think I saw somebody take melting metal and they poured it down a like a ant hill, and then they dug it up, and it was beautiful. I was like, oh my god, it's
It was
gorgeous.
aluminum. They took like cans and melted the cans down, a whole shitload of cans, and then yeah, they poured it down and it made all these like it followed the
All the
ant hill. Yep,
tunnels and everything.
that's cool. Yeah, this guy he doesn't he doesn't scrap his stuff. His goal is a ton. So he like melts it and then he pours it into ingots and blocks, whatever you call them. Like bars, and then he puts them on a shelf. He's got this shelf that's full of like metal. He's got this pirate's treasure chest, got a bunch of ingots in it and stuff. And his goal is 2,000 pounds or a ton. And that's I don't know what he's gonna do after that, but dude, he's got so much. It's so cool, man. I just can't stop watching it. Like I put on his videos and then like I'll leave YouTube open and then close my computer so I don't lose where I'm at. So I just open it up and hit play again. It's bad, dude. It's bad. Before that, it was what was I watching before that? Oh, this guy plays miniature golf all around the country. Him and his girlfriend, that's all they do is like travel around the country and play miniature golf. And literally I couldn't stop watching that either. Episode after episode of just watching them
I
play
wonder
mini
what
golf.
people who are watching, if they have any YouTube or Reels addictions. There's definitely a few that I really enjoy. But talking about subscriptions, you and I were talking about this earlier. Do you want to talk about what's going on with Spotify or no?
Yes, absolutely. Go for it. So okay,
right
guys.
now,
So there's this big thing right now. I'm sure everybody's heard about it in the news where obviously Joe Rogan does a podcast on Spotify, which is super, super successful. Joe, if you by chance ever hear this, hook me up with like 10 million subs or whatever. But so there was a controversy about one of his guests. They were talking about COVID. It was a scientist, I believe, or something to that nature, and people were all up in arms about it. If I'm paraphrasing this correctly. So a lot of music artists are boycotting Spotify because they won't remove Rogan's show off the air. Is that fair to say so far?
yeah, I think that's the gist of it. So there's a few things that I think is happening. I think the music industry has been really, really annoyed at Spotify for a long time because you get something like 0.00003 cents per listen or something like that, right?
Yep.
So I think the music industry has been upset at Spotify, and I think they needed an excuse to kind of justify getting off from Spotify. And I think this is the sword they want to fall on. So I think that's a possibility. And
That's plausible for sure.
you know, because let's face it. I mean, yes, his is extremely popular, but there's a lot of these type of podcasts that are already on Spotify that are fairly popular as well. Maybe not to that significantly popular, but there's some big ones out there that are definitely right wing and ultra right wing. And then there's also the ones that are ultra left wing. And again, there's people who, if you're way, way right or you're way, way left, you're usually way, way wrong, right? Like there's the answer somewhere in the middle. Practical people, we know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the way, way right and the way, way left is entertaining. It's entertainment. So I don't care. I don't watch Joe Rogan. I think I watched him when he was a comedian or when he was starting out. He was funny or whatnot, like Bill Burr and a few other,
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really care about his podcasts. I'm still a subscriber to Spotify. I like the convenience of it. I still listen to a lot of local radio. I listen to local bands. I listen to my Bandcamp is full on my phone, right, with all local artists. So I'm not gonna kill my subscription because of this, because I feel like it's already been out there. But I do think for the artists that want to leave. It's your material. If you don't want it there, get rid of, leave. And I don't think they need to, I don't think they should be forced to stay on Spotify.
Yeah, I mean, my take on it is that, and listen, I don't tell people which way. Well, some people I don't, anyways. I don't usually do it, especially on the show. I don't tell people whether I'm on the right, whether I'm on the left. But either way, I appreciate both opinions, whether I like them or not. It's people's opinions, and I appreciate people's opinions. You're welcome to them. I don't have to like them, but I respect people's opinions. That being said, I mean, it's one thing to say I don't agree with this show. I don't want my music associated with Spotify because this show's on there. I'm going to remove my stuff. That's noble. I get it. Okay. I respect that. What I really disagree with is the fact that they say, I don't want my name associated with this podcast. Either he goes or I go. The ultimatum, I think, is what pisses me off, because it's like who the fuck are you to give an ultimatum like that? Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like,
and Tracy, I do believe that not their management, but their a lot of their distribution and stuff is owned by somebody like Sony, and Sony owns a large stake in Spotify. So yeah, I think management could force them to stay on it. Now the larger ones like Neil Young, he's owned his own rights, or he's owned a lot of his own stuff for a long time, and so yeah, no, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one and they all stink. Yeah. And and so's their spelling. Like they but yeah, no, who cares? Like, who cares? If you don't like the podcast, don't listen to it,
I think that gets back to what we were talking about even on the crew last night, was that, it's like that. I don't know. It's like, if you look at a protest from the 70s, it was like, we don't agree with this. Here's why. Here's what we would like to see done. It was kind of like that kind of format. Now it's like, we don't like this, change it. Or, it's, even if you think it's right, it's not, it's wrong. And Mimi and do it now. And otherwise, pounding your fist on the desk. I think just the idea of protesting is going way wrong.
we have this level of ultimatum stuff going on right here in the capital region. We've had cases, and they'll go remain nameless, but we've had cases where people can't go on my show or can't go on your show because if they do, they'll get in trouble by somebody else. Oh, we won't play. We won't play you if you go on to Nippertown, or we won't do this if you go on to that Fuzzy and Rock show, or oh, you gave that Fuzzy and Rock show the exclusive. Well, we're going to do it. You have to give it to us. We have that right here, that ultimatum stuff.
It's true.
We don't do that. We simply don't do like
No,
that.
I don't listen, man.
Everything we believe.
I've told you since, when we first started talking about collaborating with stuff, I've told you that I don't care if nobody knows who I am. As a matter of fact, I would rather it that way. I really don't want to be like that guy that like people are like, oh, that's Fuzzy. Like, I don't care about that. What I care about is like I'll use Deveria as an example because their name is everywhere and everybody knows them. So this is not a slight against you, Chuck, Veener, all you guys. But I think my thing is I would rather people say, they start saying who's Deveria, and then when they get on my show or they get on, somewhere that whether they're played on Radio X or Capital Underground or whatever, that people say, oh, that's Deveria. That's the goal. Like that's what I want to see. I want to see all of our local talent and not just music. It's, we
have incredible artists. We have incredible theater
art
group.
shows. I would, but I don't know how. But I would love to see everybody. Like I want everybody to succeed. And I don't compete with anybody. I really don't. Like, I don't care if I'm like, and there's no ratings, right? There's no rating system. So it's not like I'm ever going to be dead last.
Fuzz, you're number one in my book.
Are we supposed to do this thing now? There you go. Yeah. You definitely picked the wrong show on.
I just think, and it goes, and I don't want to dwell on this because we talked about it on the crew, is just people need to get over themselves.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Fuzz is the creepy.
I fucking hate that guy so much. I really don't. I don't even like him. I don't even like him. All right, you forced me to do it. Let's just give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. Oops, I can't put a space. Like that. I don't know. I just, there's plenty of room on the top pedestal for everybody. So everybody climb on. If you need to climb on my shoulders to get up there. No, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go to the next board meeting, bro. Just saying. And I think that if you need to climb on my shoulders to get up there, fucking do it. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to. I have no talent, honestly. I don't. I sit here and talk behind a mic, say stupid shit, push buttons. I really don't like. I don't make the music. You're creating something that's like awesome. I just sit here and talk shit all day.
All day.
All day. I do too.
See an hour of it a week.
When I'm not live, I sit here and literally talk to myself on the screen. I just leave it up and I talk to myself. I got nothing better to do.
I could vouch for that.
You see, you can too.
So anyway, I think the Rogan thing has gotten too much airtime as it is, but I know we talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
And I agree. I don't watch this or listen to a show. I have no interest in it. It's not anything I'm going to ever turn on. So I don't care. And I'm not going to, but I do like the convenience of Spotify at night sometimes, and that makes me a bad person too, because it doesn't support the musicians, but occasionally it's convenient. I don't use it a lot, but when I want to, I want to.
I think the takeaway from the whole thing that I would love to see people get is like, and I'm speaking, believe me, I'm speaking from.
Oh, by the way, if people go to Spotify/Nippertown, there's some great channels of all local bands.
I like to
Use
plug,
it,
like,
use
follow,
it for
share,
good. Use it for good.
like, follow, share, baby.
Like, follow, share.
I think the takeaway that people should get from it is like, I don't know, let's go back to the way we used to do things. If you don't like it,
Ignore
go
it.
somewhere else.
Suck
Like,
it
I'm
up,
speaking,
let it
dude,
go.
I'm speaking from experience because I do a shitty show. I watch these numbers drop all the time. I know people, if it's not for you, then go away. People go away from the show all the time. It's okay. It's okay to be able to just walk away. You know what I mean? Like, go to a different channel. Go watch somebody else. It's fine. But like,
Go watch people falling.
You know, if I wasn't like in the middle of doing quote unquote my job, I'd probably be watching people fall or melting metal. One of the other.
Melting metal.
So you got time, man? I want to. What time are we at here? 47. We got like 13 minutes. People dig this a lot, so I have some trivia. If you want to go with this one. So
All right.
this one that I grabbed is I will recite some lyrics to a song.
Oh,
You guys got to figure out who it is. And we're going to do this as a group now. And then I'll submit the answers and we'll see what kind of score we get together. Right? We're going to do this together because that's what we do. We're a community here. So the first one we're going to do, there's 10 of them. So it's not going to take that long. You in? All right, here we go. Chat, get ready. Listen now. And we got to account for the delay too. Don't forget. Okay, so who sings this song? You ready? We need the band name now. I listen to our favorite song playing on the radio. I hear the DJ say, loves a game of easy come and easy go. I'll repeat it one more time for you. I listen to our favorite song playing on the radio. Hear the DJ say, loves a game of easy come and easy go. What do you think, chat? You got a guess, Jim?
Yeah, I know this one.
Or Mr. Mayor, I should say. I'm sorry. I don't mean to.
No,
I don't mean to address you as common, sir.
Now, I've seen this band and I've seen the lead singer. I know this song inside and out. I was a product of 80s hair bands.
While we're waiting, have you photographed Poison?
I have photographed Brett a few times. I have photographed Ricky and Cece. I have not photographed them with is it Bobby Dahl? Who's the
Bobby
bassist?
Dahl. Yep, the bass
Bobby
player.
Dahl. Hey, look at that.
Good job.
Look what the cat dragged in.
AKA Veter.
Yeah. So yeah. Good band.
Okay, so we're going with Poison.
I don't know if they're a good band, but I like them.
I used to dig Poison, man. I used to dig all this hair band stuff. So we're gonna go with number 2.
Pick up that guitar and talk to me.
That's right, babe. That's right. I like it. Okay, so what famous glam group came up with this one? I carry my crucifix under my death list. Forward my mail to me in hell. Liars and the martyrs lost faith in the Father, long lost in the wishing well.
Dude, so when I was 13 and I was going to the gym, my nickname was Motley Crue Bastard. Like the older guys in the gym called me, that was what they called me, was Motley Crue Bastard, because I had Alistair Fiend shirts. Remember the Alistair Fiend character?
Yep, absolutely.
I had those shirts, and my jean jacket had an Alistair Fiend painted on the back with all my patches and all that. I was a Motley Crue. I was a Motley Crue bastard.
Whoever this one is just, they're playing games. It's kind of funny. They're answering wrong on purpose, I believe.
Yeah, no, he knows the secret down in Uncle Tom's cabin.
So we're gonna go with Motley Crue then, right?
Yeah, that's who it is.
What
Take a walk on the wild side, baby.
That's right. What big-haired quartet did this one? I screamed my heart out just to make a dime. And with that dime, I bought your love. but now I've changed my mind.
So my very, very, very first concert that I went to on my own was Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet, right? The opening band was Cinderella. And the name of that song is Nobody's Fool. Fast forward 20 years or so, and I get invited to a dinner before a concert out in Syracuse from a friend of mine, right? And we go, and it's lasagna dinner, it's right. And who's sitting around the table but the dudes from Cinderella? And so it was like we had a dinner, like a family style dinner with Cinderella. I was like, you guys were the first concert. I was 13 years old. But yeah, I know this one too. Yep.
Here's what I used to dig about them guys. Now, the bass player and the guitar player would do that spinny thing with the guitars where they'd wing them around their necks and they would spin around, you know. That was my favorite. I used to dig that. That was cool.
Nobody's fool. Yeah.
All right, number 4. Who sings this one? I ain't seen the sun since I don't know when. The freaks come out at 9 and it's 20 to 10. What's this funk that you call junk? To me, it's just, and I won't say the title because that's the title of the song.
Wait a second. I ain't seen the sun since I don't know when. And what was the rest of it?
The freaks come out at 9.
Oh, okay.
And it's 20 to 10. What's this funk that you call junk? To me, it's just blank.
So what I have to say, when you said, and I ain't seen the sun since I don't know when, the first thing that came into my head was Folsom Prison Blues.
Yep.
Right. So I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. So I'm stuck in Folsom Prison Blues, right?
See, he's got it.
But it was Sebastian Block. It's Skid Row. By the way, they were another great band. Sebastian's brother played hockey, and 18 in Life, one of my favorite songs.
He notoriously was on the Stern Show, and now I don't know. I've never obviously seen it because it was a radio show, but he tied his dick in a knot.
No.
That's what they said.
Well, he should be a rock star then.
You think? Okay, so Skid Row for that one before I forget. We will go to what's up, EPD. No, Tracy says it's huge.
Tie it in a knot, tie it in a bow, throw it over your shoulder like Continental Soldier.
That's
does your
right.
dick hang low? What was that from? Does your dick hang low? Does it wobble to and fro? Can you tie it in a knot? Can you tie it in a bowl? Can you throw it over your shoulder like a Continental Soldier? Does your dick hang low?
That's right.
There's a clip for you, Fuzz.
Yeah. You know what? You remember how you said the other day where you're talking about the Hunka Hunka Burn Love?
Yep.
I clipped it, but it's upstairs. I don't have it on this computer. I did clip that.
Hunka Hunka Burn.
I absolutely clipped that. And that's another one. I'll have to
This is we're savage.
55 minutes there. I'll have to write that down so I can clip that. All right.
God.
Number 5. Which band did this one? Out on the Streets, that's where we meet. You make the night. I always cross the line. One more time. Out on the Streets, that's where we meet. You make the night. I always cross the line.
Tracy's got this 80s stuff down.
She's all over it.
Casriel's great. Everything is winger.
Everything is winger. One of these times it's going to come up winger, and it's going to be like, yes, you got it. Think of Uncle Milty.
Oh, yeah. He was in their video, right?
No. Their first one. That was their first video.
Now they're in a Geico commercial.
I know, man. It's crazy, right? So we're going to go with what?
We have a rap problem. We have a rap problem.
That's right. I don't know what that link is, but I'm scared.
That is a link to the Hustle Bodpeen podcast. Kip Winger. It's a podcast with Kip Winger by the URL.
I don't know what that is. I'm scared of
More Kip Winger. It's a
Oh,
picture of Kip
it's a
with
picture of Kip Winger with his shirt off. Well, yeah, I definitely want to see it then. Number 6. Here's a really easy one. The wolf is hungry. He runs the show. He's licking his lips. He's ready to win. On the hunt tonight for love at first sting.
Yeah. This one's easy.
Who's a ballet dancer now? The guy from Rat?
Is he? I thought he was just at like the casino. Didn't Winger play the casino?
I think she's talking about the guy from Rat.
Oh,
Scorpions?
rock
No.
you like a hurricane.
Yes, Scorpion. Yeah, that's the one.
Rock.
You actually give choices. I should be giving the choices, but I think we're doing pretty good.
No,
without
we don't
them,
need
so.
the choices. Oh, Kip was a ballet singer when he was younger?
Really? Veter's trying to beat Tracy. Veter, you're not going to beat Tracy, bro. She's good, man.
Tracy just turned 29. How does she know all this music?
She knows all these guys personally, pretty much. So
this was our music growing up.
True. Okay, which number 7? Which band released this song? Oh, let's go. Let's strike a light. We're gonna blow like dynamite. I don't care if it takes all night. Gonna set this town alight. Come on. What do you want? What do you want? Me, I want rock and roll. I don't know about you guys, but
Gleben, globen, globen, globen.
and then the Offspring song starts. It's confusing. Like, why do you do that, dude? Every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be that band. The Def
I have photographed these guys numerous times.
Oh, that was nice, dude. Def Leppard photograph. You photographed them?
Mm-hmm.
I see what you've done there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go with Def Leppard on that one.
So this one, I think it was 8th grade, and it was I think Hysteria came out. I was in 8th grade, and we would play the cassette side A, rewind it, play it, play it. Like that was the Pour Some Sugar on Me one.
Yep.
And it was just, I don't think, oh my God. Anyway. How do you like your sugar?
Shit.
1 lump or 2?
What do we
What's
got?
next?
8. So number 8 is, what makeup clad group did this one? You can't forget me, baby. Don't try to lie. You'll never leave me, mama, so don't try. I'll be a gambler, baby. Let down the bet. We get together, mama, you'll sweat. I like reading these, like just reading them. They sound so stupid. Like when they're sung, they sound great, right?
Yeah. That's definitely not poetry, right?
No, but it just sounds funny. Like just reading them, like instead of singing them, just reading them. It's hilarious. It's like, holy shit. All right, we'll do that one again. You ready? You can't forget me, baby. Don't try to lie. You'll never leave me, mama, so don't try. I'll be a gambler, baby. Lay down the bet. We get together, mama. You'll sweat.
So
Do we need choices on this one, guys?
No.
Nobody's answering, bro.
Nobody's answering correctly. There we go.
Peter says one. Kiss. Anybody else want to try?
I don't even like these guys. But you kind of knew. Read the very, very first clue before you even go to lyrics.
Okay, guys. What makeup clad group did this one?
Bang. What makeup clad group? And it's all 80s. So who do you think it was going to be? There we go.
I can tell you right now, dude, in the chat, all hell is not breaking loose. There are no strutters in this group.
They all need to deal with the love gun.
Nobody's worth my deuce.
Nobody. And look, I agree. I can't stand this band, but
shit.
I did photograph them.
Oh.
That was a goal. That was a bucket list goal, was to shoot them.
You know what makes you know what, dude? I'm so upset by these guys not knowing this right off the top. Tears are falling. I'm sorry.
Tears are fine.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. That's I'm done. I'm done.
Done.
Number 9. You get this says you have to know this huge hit. So if you don't know it, then
Okay. So before you even say a lyric, I'm going to go with Mr. Big.
Okay.
All right. That's my guess, just based on your clue.
Okay. Anybody else want to try before I read any lyrics? It says you have to know this huge hit. Slipknot. That's not 80s, but okay. Not 80s. Get it? Not. Okay, here we go, guys. Number 9. Here's the lyrics. You ready? Here's the Mr. Big lyrics. Well, I'm an axe grinder, pile driver.
Oh,
Mother
well, that
said
ain't it.
that I never mind her. Got no brains. I'm insane. Teacher
All right.
says that I'm one big pain. Mr.
No,
Big.
okay.
Mr. Big, 1984.
Axe grinder.
Well, I'm an axe grinder,
Never
pile
mind her.
driver.
Yeah.
Mother says that I never mind her. Got no brains. I'm insane. The teacher
These
says
dudes are coming to the
big
Strand.
pain.
They're coming to the Strand in
Yes, they
Hudson
are.
Falls. The
Yes,
place
they are.
seats 300 people.
Okay, now how many of the original members are left in there?
I don't know. Are there any?
And did you know that for a while, Johnny Kelly from Typo Negative was playing drums for Quiet Riot?
I didn't know that.
He was. So Quiet Riot we're going with.
Come on, feel the noise.
Girls, rock your boys. It is Valentine's Day, don't
Girls,
forget.
rock your boys.
Which band sang these? This is number 10. So
I'm not going to guess based on the clue anymore.
okay.
That was bad.
Here's the clue. Which band sang these lyrics? You want to give it a shot?
Wait,
Okay.
who's left? Who's left from the from that era?
Tracy said Carlos, maybe. Guitar player?
Maybe.
Well, Rudy Sarzo, is he still playing with them?
No, I think he was with somebody else.
Well, I mean, Sarzo's been with Ozzy, Whitesnake, like he's been all
Right.
over.
But I thought he had something going on. We just had him on for an interview.
Yeah,
a couple
Johnny
months ago.
Johnny Morse.
Anyway,
Everybody's trying to pick before I even read the
I
lyrics.
think Guns N' Roses is a good one to think, and I think that's good. I was thinking Extreme. I don't know why.
Oh, I'm so glad that this song came up. Okay, so here's number 10, guys. Which band
Winger.
sang these lyrics? Turn it down, you say. Well, all I got to say to you is time and time again, I say no. No. Tell me not to play.
Baby. Because I can't take it. We're not going to take this. I'm not taking it anymore.
What do you want to do with your life?
What do you want to do with your life?
Niedermeyer.
Rock.
Yes! Casriel got it! Yes! Nice. Yep. Sister. So you know, I have one song that I kind of like focus to before I start the show. It's Joe Satriani, Flying in a Blue Dream. I do like deep breaths and get ready to go on. I just kind of focus myself, right? So before that, I play stuff that really pumps me up, right? The one I played right before Satriani tonight was Twisted Sister, The Kids Are Back. If that song doesn't get you charged up, you're dead inside.
You're dead inside. Yeah.
Okay, so Twisted Sister for that one. Now submit my answers. Here we go, guys. What do we get?
100.
Correct, and correct. 10 out of 10 scores 150 points. Well done, guys. Well done, chat. Well done. We'll have to do another one of these again, man. That was fun.
15 minutes.
You know how you know what, Karen? I did, and it's weird calling you Karen. I'm sorry about that. So well, I'll just call you Sack. So Yes, I did almost kill you to twist it. You and yep, you, me, and Jason. I almost killed us to twist it. So I used to have a Camaro, right? And we were doing that driving around thing you did when you were a kid. You know, you just nowhere to go, just burn a tank of gas, right? So music up loud. Obviously, Twisted Sister was playing. So I came, and I want to say it was Corporate Woods, but it was way back when Corporate Woods wasn't even really Corporate Woods. But I could be wrong. But there was offices around there or something to that effect. So we're flying down this road, and all of a sudden the road was gone. There was just grass and a hill and like these
Off-roaded with a Camaro. That's
giant
fun.
boulders, dude. Like I have no idea how my skills as a driver at that young were sharp, but I missed every single rock, came to rest on another part of the road. And I don't know how the fuck I missed all that shit that was in the way. I just did. It was awesome. A Camaro on grass, no less. Gas was only 8 cents a time. You know what, Dan? Fuck you. I don't even like you anymore. Jerk. 8 cents a gallon. It was 8.9, which means technically it's 9 cents. So F you, buddy. Oh man, I'm telling you.
I don't know what engine did you have on that thing? Do you remember?
I don't know, probably a 305, maybe 350.
A little Chevy small block.
Yeah, shit box. Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't super fast, but it was. You know, it was teal blue. It had T tops, and it was a freaking pussy magnet. Excuse me, ladies. Sorry about that.
What was the name? What was your car's name?
Violet, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was teal, but her name was Violet.
We all had to name our car.
It was a good car. It was a good car. The only problem was, I'm not going to get into that. Never mind. Back seat wasn't big enough. Let's put it that way.
Buddy of mine had a teal Camaro. I had a red Trans Am.
Yeah, dude. TAs were where it's at.
1979, and they put a 403 Oldsmobile in it. So it was a really big block for a really light car.
No, definitely not. I mean,
and I
couldn't. The reclining seats were a bonus.
You had better chance in the front seat than you did in the back seat.
The reclining seats were a bonus. Yes, absolutely.
There's no chance in the back seat.
Yeah, no, you were done. Pretty much done. Yep. So, my friend, this brings us to over an hour. So
I will get out of your way. You could close things off. Thanks for having me, brother.
That was the Ass Pirate, I believe. Not the
I think it was Oliver or Viter. I think it was a Oldsmobile. I thought it was a 403 Olds.
Probably.
No? And it had a 4-barrel Rochester carb. I don't know. I was 17, 18.
I also had my father's.
I killed that engine. Racing it on a cold day.
Well, if you didn't kill the engine, you were a sissy.
No, I was getting milk on like a really winter day. I was getting milk in Herkimer on Route 28. Kind of goes through town. Yep. And a buddy of mine, PJ Marusik, pulls up in his brother's Corvette. And we look at each other in the lights, and we did the glance over, and he did the glance over. And dropping in gear, and it was an automatic. It was that turbo hydraulic automatic or 305. I don't know. It wasn't stick. But I dropped it, but I still used the gears, right? I still did the low, up. And he went off in the Corvette. I went off in mine. And down the street, all of a sudden I hear it sounds like I'm driving a helicopter. 2 of the plugs just shot out.
Gone. So I'm going to see if I can pull this off without showing everybody my wiener. So when you guys were doing the racing thing, did you guys was it this right here? You can't see it, right? Okay, good. Was it one of these, Jim?
It was.
That's what it was.
So I have to tell you another funny thing with this car. Going between Utica and Herkimer one day, I'm riding this. I'm driving, right, and I'm going pretty fast, and a car comes up behind me, and I didn't see it. It was dark. It was nighttime, and you can kind of tell they came up on me. So I floored it, and they kept up with me, and I floored it, and I pinged that thing out like 130, 140, and they were keeping up with me, right? And I was like, what the hell does this guy got behind me? They had lights. They lit me up. They had lights. Oh God. I was like, come on. So they didn't give it. They wanted to see how fast I can get it. But they gave me the ticket for the 92, what I was going before they pulled up. So they gave me a 92 and a 55. They let me go home. And then I think that was a very expensive parking on the pavement back then. You're on mute. You're muted. Hey, Ralph, you're muted.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I keep doing that so that you don't hear me vaping, and I keep forgetting to put it back on because I get excited. I'm like, oh, I got something to say. And then you can't hear me. So Zach can attest to this one. I had a 454 SS pickup truck, Chevy. Dude, I had a phase 3 chip in it. I had to cut the catalytic converter off because it would melt. Right?
I had no catalytic converters in this thing. It was a 79, and it was straight piped back 2 through hooker headers.
This was a 90 or a 91. So it
you
had
could
that
hear this damn thing 3 blocks away.
Dude, this thing was so fucking ridiculously fast. Yeah, see, you remember that truck. That truck was awesome. That thing was a killer, man.
So you had a truck. Now, I didn't have a truck. I had the car thing going on, right? I had, I grew up in a small town, so you either had cars or trucks. And my buddies that had the trucks, we had our student parking lot at the high school in Herkimer. And at lunchtime, we'd all go out to our cars, or we'd all go out to the trucks, and that's where we'd ate lunch, and that's where we hung out and whatever. And by the way, back then, you could have your hunting rifle in the back of your truck on school property, and nobody thought twice about it, right? Like, so people would have their hunting rifles out in the back window of their trucks, right? You remember this? This wasn't that long ago. Well, maybe it was. I'm old. But the other thing we used to do was we'd tie 2 trucks together with a chain in the school parking lot. Like, this was our lunchtime. Nobody bothered. And they would pull each other, and they'd see which truck could get, So we did little truck pulls in our high school.
Yeah, the tug of wars were fun, man.
Yeah, we had one guy who had dualies.
Yeah.
And that was just too much grip. Nobody could compete.
It would be that truck, Tracy, hands down, no doubt about it. That truck was amazing. And this is why. The bed of that truck saw more action than Coco's Motel.
You got a 6-foot butt. You got a 6-foot bed that never needs to be made.
You just flop the tailgate down. I'm 6'3", so yeah, the tailgate flops down. You get that extra 3 inches foot room.
There's a good country song by Joe Diffie called "Pickup Man." Something women like about a pickup man. It's got a 6-foot bed that never has to be made. If it wasn't for something with tailgate, I don't know. Anyway, it was fun times. I had a couple.
I'm gonna clip that one too. I'm clipping that one too.
No, I can't sing. I just, God. Now, I had a truck, but I think if I had to get a car back, it would be my Jeep Wrangler. I miss my Wrangler. That was a good car.
Although that Jeep I got now is not too bad, dude.
Oh, I like the Bronco.
I'm kind of digging that Jeep right now.
I like the Bronco right now. Heated seats, heated steering wheel.
Yeah, that's my retirement vehicle, dude.
Fuzz and I both. You guys, look. We talk tough. We talk like this is we're savage. We both have heated steering wheels. We both heated. So take us with a grain of salt. We're not hard,
dude. I've always been that guy that was like, I don't need heated seats. I don't need heated steering wheel. Now that I got it, I'm like, I needed that this whole time. I didn't even know.
What was that video? You're not hard. You're not hard.
Susan wrote it. Wait, what?
Wasn't there like you're not bad or you're not hard? You're not. I don't know. I thought it was a video about somebody. I don't know.
What the hell videos are you watching? You okay, man?
I don't know.
I'm watching that Pornhub stuff again, bro. All right.
AC
So
seats.
it's time to wrap, I think, because well, to be honest, I'm fat and I'm hungry. So
Oh yeah, I still have brownies downstairs. Peanut butter brownies.
fuck off.
Catch you later, brother. Thank you for
Hey
having
man,
me,
I'll see you,
everyone.
dude. Thank you for stopping by. The mayor of Nippertown, ladies and gentlemen. That's
Peace.
Jim@nippertown.com. If you guys want to write him emails, and make sure you guys are nominating for March Music Madness. Email him and nominate the band. And you can also tell him he's a great guy. That's all you got to do. Tell him he's a great guy. See?
Just tell me I'm a great singer, right?
Yeah, that's right. You're a hunk of
Liars.
burning love.
Liars. Bye, brother.
Go eat your brownies, bastard. Oh, Jack in the Box. Oh, you guys are killing me with food. I don't even like you guys anymore. Killing me. All right, guys, that's it for this week. Super active tonight, chat. We're gonna do that trivia again. I don't know about next week. I think I got interviews next week, maybe, possibly. If not, we'll throw it in there. But I had something else to do and I forgot what it was. Keep your eye on the page. I'll let you know. I forgot, completely slipped my mind. Facebook.com/thatfuzzingrockshow, YouTube.com/thatfuzzing518 show. But if you search That Fuzzing Rock Show, you will find it as well. Instagram and TikTok @That Fuzzing Rock Show. Boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, degenerates of all ages, I appreciate you guys stopping in and listening to my nonsense every week. You know I appreciate you guys. I couldn't do this shit without you. And tune in next week, 7 p.m., same time, same channel, 7 p.m. Eastern time. That's for all you Californians out there. Zach, love you. All right, guys, put this one in the books. I'm done. Zach, say hi to Oz for me. And of course, that little angel of yours. Thank you. Me too.